But anyway, like I was saying, you hear me? Yeah, all of these things took place, man, and that was like in 2019 when I was first arrested. All of these phone calls and stuff were being recorded, and all of the my emails were being stolen at that time and accessed, and it was being used with people, of course, names I can't say in the case, but it was definitely used with my girlfriends that I happened to stay with at the time. But the point is nobody was arrested. That was 4 years ago. Nobody was arrested. B.O.P officer, she was just allowed to conveniently retire. Okay, she was not fired, wasn't arrested, and still to this day, they refer to her as Officer A. We don't even know who this person is who did it, because she's under an alias name called Officer A. But however, it has affected my case, and if like I say, if it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody. Nobody is safe in the system, because these are real crimes that was committed, and they had real effects.
Right. Did I lose you?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
The Natasha Simona sequence.
You said it had.
I'm sorry. What you say?
You said no. You said it had real effects.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
They had real effects, because here's the deal, Rick. Let's just keep it 100, man. You know, there's supposed to be witnesses in any case. Like, this is a very high profile case. There is no way in hell that at this level, at this level of this case, that any witnesses under any circumstances should be on any stand bad.
Right.
Because of other things. Not mad because of something true, but mad because of some emails they read between me and another girl. They're not supposed to be mad at phone calls they heard between me and another girl. They're not supposed to be mad at the fact that you tell your lawyer on a phone, I'm not leaving this person for that person. They're not supposed to be mad for those reasons, okay? They're supposed to be mad that that happened. You know, not because they're jealous or not because they're scorned or anything like that.
I see what you're saying.
That could cause anybody to get up on a stand and say anything about anybody.
Right.
And I wish I could explain it better, but there's no better way to explain something. But just explain it where you have common sense. After you explain something, anybody with common sense would say, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's real. And that's not fair if that happened.
This call is from a federal prison.
It's not fair because it did happen.
Right.
I didn't do a search warrant. I don't know the first thing to do a search warrant. A federal agent did a search warrant on a B.O.P's officer's computer. And if you find criminal activity, what does criminal mean? That means you're doing things illegal.
Right.
Okay? That's why it's called criminal activity. And if they found, which they did indeed find criminal activity on a computer, showing that all of my phone calls and emails were indeed stolen, not only once, not only twice, but 153 times. Come on, Rick, man.
Right.
Come on, man. Okay, you can think whatever you want to think about R. Kelly. You can say what you want to say about R. Kelly. You can have your opinion, you can have your feelings, even though you don't know me and never met me. But facts are facts. Real crime is real crime.
Right.
This lady was never arrested. This happened 4 years ago. In my opinion, and in my fact, I should have never even gone to a trial as far as I'm concerned. Because this happened in 2019. There was the search warrant done in 2019, 2020. Okay, by 21, it's just a computer. That search warrant and all that information has come to some kind of conclusion.
Right.
Okay. I got convicted. Convicted and found guilty in 2021. So somebody already knew from 2019 all the way to 2021 that these things had happened to me. that these crimes was committed against me. There with the witness on the stand saying all these horrible, horrible things because they're mad because of what somebody showed them, which was some illegal contraband. And if that can happen to me, nobody's safe. It's just nobody's safe. The system is compromised.
Right.
And it's not supposed to go that way.
Could you say, if you had to put it into your own words, just straight up, like what is this really about? What is this really about? Why is all of this stuff happening?
Natasha Simona sequence.
You know what, man? I swear to God, I pray to God you understand what I'm about to say. I can't say what it's really about right now, because to say what it's really about is to go into the actual case and to go into the actual thing. But let me tell you something, bro. If you really step back from the tree, if anybody was to step back from this tree, they would see a whole forest of truth and conspiracies and jealous people that I fired going back 30 years who was stealing and taking my money because of my ability, my disability, as far as reading, writing, spelling, and things like that. I had a lot of people. I had people that would tell me one person was stealing millions of dollars from me, and then I hire that person. And then that person would find out about my disability, and they would steal money. And yes, I've had relationships going back. Some I remember, and some I don't even remember because it's 30 years of it.
Right.
Some of them could have been, I was just in a city and went to a club and met somebody. Some of them were serious relationships. However, I couldn't give people what they wanted, which was one-on-one relationship. They wanted things from me that I couldn't give them because I was on that road.
Right.
But the bottom line is, man, I can only give you a little bit of that, but I can tell you this. 30 years of breakups, 30 years of firing people that were stealing from you, people that can't be in your circle no more, people can't shine with you no more, leaving a 30-year road of nothing but haters and people that's mad because, and they want to get back at you. And then here come a thing like Lifetime knocking on the door.
Natasha Simona sequence.
People can jump at the opportunity to say, yeah, I want to get back at this person. You know, and I tell you, when you're paid to come on a show and do something, that means it's a job. Because you're paid to do it.
Yeah.
Who allows I absolutely wish I had more time, but I tell you, man, it destroyed my life. It even messes with my kids from being able to have a career or be successful if they want to, because of people destroying your name.
How are they doing? How's your relationship with them? I have children that are adults. I have a daughter who's 13. I'm right here next to her in the house.
Man, my children love me, and I love my children. I love them to death. Would do anything for them. I love them. They love me. But we're in a world of social media now. It ain't like back then, back in the days when you just all about your mom.
This call is from a federal prison.
We're not in those days. This is the social media world, unfortunately. So, you know, these kind of things can pause your kids. These things can make your kids wonder. But my kids are not stupid at the end of the day. I know my kids love me, and I know my kids know what's going on. Mm-hmm. I can feel it in my spirit. I know it in my heart. You know, and God has shown it to me that my kids are still there for me. I get messages from my kids all the time, but I just want people to know it's just like an Olympic player. If a person won a gold medal, and you found out 2-3 years ago that they cheated because they was on steroids and all this, they're going to want that gold medal back, okay? And the person that was next up runner wins the race or whatever it was. Well, okay, I'm convicted, yes. I'm staring down a barrel.
The Natasha Simona sequence.
Okay.
30 years of my life. So, and not even to mention, I ain't even been sentenced. But this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm staring down, that barrel. And when you know that people cheated, people did what they did. They stole your information 153 times. That's 153 counts. And they did it from Wisconsin, which is, I don't even know how they can do that, but it's been done. It happened. It's been shared for the blogger. You have to ask yourself, how the hell do a B.O.P officer know a blogger?
Right.
You have to ask yourself, why do you even need to do that? If you got this man dead to the right, why do you even need to steal his records 153 times? His phone calls, his emails, his call logs.
Right.
I've had money, that $28,000 taken from me. It left me $500 on my books.
Wow.
I don't even know what that's all for. I don't even know why all these things are happening. Okay. But Lucifer himself ain't as bad as these people trying to, what they putting on me.
Right.
So I feel there's somebody behind doors pulling strings. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know. I know I'm owed millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. I know a whole lot of things. But I can't name names right now. I can't give you what you might want. But I can tell you a B.O.P officer did what they did.
Right. No, and
you have to figure that out.
No, and it's not really about what I want. It's really about what you want to share. Because I'm not looking.
When I say what you want, I mean people in general. I'm not talking just to you. I'm saying I can't give people what they want.
Right.
Because everybody want all these answers. Everybody want me to say, oh, well, what was your mistakes? No, this ain't about Robert Kelly. This is about the justice system. Mm-hmm. That's failed me and anybody else if they would allow a disciplinary hearing officer to steal my information and give it to people that's on a goddamn stand.
Right.
This is about the justice system, brother. This ain't about Robert Kelly. This is about do your job and do it right. And then let's see what the verdict be. Mm-hmm. But don't cheat. Don't fucking cheat. Because this is my life. This is my life we're dealing with. Mm-hmm. So don't cheat. Do your job, and then we may get a better verdict.
Right.
Or even if we don't, guess what? You did your job, but don't cheat. Don't steal my information and give it to my girl.
Right.
And make her jealous or make her mad at me because you need her to be mad at me.